I'm convinced couples therapy is one of the most, if not the most difficult skill for therapists to master. And unfortunately, most therapists really get minimal training in it.
It is one of the most difficult things for a therapist to learn, and because they don't learn it as part of their therapy training, typically in their original education, then coming back to master it can even be a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm. So this series is designed for therapists who want to significantly improve their couples therapy skills, and by learning an approach that has a very solid research basis to it, and also a very structured roadmap. Frankly, I'm a little skeptical of many of the so-called manualized therapies that seem to take kind of a rote or almost cookbook approach to therapy. But in this case, working with couples, I'm convinced that having a very clear theory and framework is extremely helpful. So you don't get just thrown off by the intense emotions, by the fighting, even the chaos that can appear in couples when you're working with couples.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so easy to be thrown off by those factors, and without really good training, that just happens. We get so thrown off.
Mm-hmm. Now we'll introduce the idea of reframes. EFT therapists use a lot of reframes, which are used to shift the couple away from the negative and place conflict in an attachment context.
Yeah, the attachment view is kind of a reframe in and of itself, but so there's these different types of reframes that we're using.
Okay.
And the first one is that the negative cycle is the enemy, that it's not about the partner's personal deficiencies, it's about the interaction, it's about the interpersonal cycle. And that provides this context for the couple to come together and fight against this common enemy.
So what's the purpose of doing that? It's kind of externalizing the conflict in a way.
It does externalize the conflict. It pulls the couple together, and it really privileges the attachment.
How so?
Because the context is why they're fighting, and helps them pull together, and that keeps the relational bond as central and primary to what's really important about what's going on.
Okay, so let's see some examples of that.
So here all of a sudden it's, fighting the same thing. Oh, Lord, I have to be his mother. He forgets his hat. I don't know, maybe once he's put the cream on when I finally,
so
I have to almost have a tantrum for him to take care of himself.
Right. And when you feel like you have to have a tantrum, that's when you start to kind of close off and go farther away yourself. Right, because then you hit that angry spot that you don't want to bring that energy into the relationship that we were talking about last week. Right, and you'll go away.
That's when I see how it's hopeless. It's hopeless. Right. Oh God, he's out without the hat again. And I already told him the other day, guess what? There's a pimple there where I first saw the first one. There's no,
So some sense that
if I didn't care about him, let him get skin cancer. Right. Screw it. I don't give a damn. Let him die.
Right. It's like I'm pointing those things out to him because he matters to me. Because I want us to be together. I want us to work it out. Yeah.